I was born in Harrisonburg, Virginia, and I moved to outside of Richmond at the age of 2. I played a bunch of Little League sports as a kid. I never excelled at any of them. I started getting into music in 3rd grade. I started the cello the summer before 4th grade. And right when 4th grade started in music class, within the first week, I switched to the double bass, which I still play now.
We noticed his interest back when we took him to music and arts when he was in 3rd grade to pick out an instrument. And his teacher at music and arts had told us within a few months just that he was doing so great.
That's right.
But of course, as a parent, I just figured that's what a teacher would say to everybody to make the parent feel good.
Great, yes, yes, yes.
Within about a year, he was doing a duet. And she said that he was at the level of her 7th or 8th grade students already. But again, we didn't really put too much, credence into that because we thought she was just being nice.
When I play the double bass, I like the sound of it, and mostly I like competing because I'm a competitive person, but I like the sound of it, and I like sharing my music with others. I like the bass parts in orchestra because some of especially like the Russian composers, but some of the composers, once you get high up in music, have interesting bass parts and quite technical. The double bass is not originally a solo instrument. It was made to double the cello. That's why it's called a double bass. The cello was a bass. That's where the name comes from. But right now it's been flourishing a bit more as a solo instrument in the last couple of decades. I was born with spina bifida and also a tumor around my spinal cord. It's where you have like a hole in your spinal column. So like the bones of your spine, like you have a hole in it, and there's multiple kinds. There's like exposed ones and like internal. Mine's like the less severe one technically.
They didn't know that Josh had spina bifida when he was, still in the womb. Basically, the ultrasounds never caught anything. He did have surgery to remove some of the tumor when he was 4 months old. Everybody else's spinal cord moves up as they get older. His is stuck at the bottom, so it constantly is stretching. So there's nerve damage due to that, and as you get taller and as you get bigger, it actually gets worse.
It doesn't affect me in playing, but it affects me for sports, like my lower body strength. That's why I couldn't play a lot of like youth sports at a high level.
We had to find something that he could be successful at. We didn't know music would be, but we tried it, and it ended up working out really well.
So I started with the AYPO, which is American Youth Philharmonic Orchestras, in 6th grade in the AYDO, and I progressed from DO, SE, CO, SO, and AYP, which is the top one I'm in right now. The youth fellowship came about in 8th grade because my teacher, who is Ira Gold, plays in the National Symphony, and he recommended me to audition for the youth fellowship program.
So a little bit more in the string.
I auditioned the summer before my 8th grade year, and the fellowship gives students opportunities such as free lessons. Every 2 weeks we go to the Kennedy Center to view a rehearsal of the NSO. So it gives the students vital opportunities in viewing an orchestra and also chamber experiences because we play in small ensemble groups. ISB stands for the International Society of Bassists, and it is a convention that occurs every 2 years. It's against the entire world, so there's competitors bass players from China, South Korea, England. We recorded in our house, just in this room here with microphones and a phone camera. Winning 14 under meant a lot to me because it got my name out there more, and it's helped me apply for a lot of summer camps. It's helped me gain other opportunities that I would not have had without that win. It affects my scoring a lot because I end up missing quite a few days, not only from the National Symphony Orchestra Fellowship, but also from other competitions and recording. I focus more on bass than I do on school I don't do that much. I try not to spend that much time on schoolwork because I just don't have time, because I'm playing like 3 to 4 hours a day, which means I don't have time to do 5 hours of homework.
You know, Josh puts so much effort into what he does. He tries so hard. I mean, I don't know how he does it with the hours of practice, and it's all self-motivating. Like, we never stood over him and told him, you have to practice. Like, he just did it.
A lot better. Right now, I am teaching a student that's in 4th grade. Because the bow is actually connecting to the string. And I'm teaching him the kind of the way I was taught, so through like the George Vance method. So I'm trying to teach him the way I was taught, because I feel like that's like the best way to advance. It sometimes can be frustrating to teach because it's obviously difficult for a student to learn a new technique. I just try to understand, like try to put myself in the shoes of a student, or put myself where I was 6 years ago. And that's how I deal with it, I guess. That was a lot better than earlier. Mm-hmm. Outside of music that I have planned, I actually don't know.
I know, right?
What do I have planned outside? I don't have that much.
I worry about the time when he finally goes to college and, you know, music won't fill the house anymore. But, you know, it's been great while it's here, and I love it. Because of him, we've gotten to go to all different states and festivals. You know, it's kind of unfair. We're not doing all that much, but we get to benefit from a lot of his success. And we're stuck with always having to get a car that fits the bass.
Oh. Let's do it one more time. Try to keep the same speed. Just do it one more time at that speed. Where I want to be in music going forwards for the next couple of years, and I guess next couple of decades, would be obviously to go to music college, but after that to get in some kind of orchestra, because I love orchestral music and I want to be able to play that for the rest of my life.